Hi everybody, welcome to my presentation. The fairy tale that I've chosen is actually a contemporary fairy tale. It is called The Lighthouse Princess and it was written by a New Zealand poet called Susan Wardell, and it has been illustrated into this beautiful children's book by Rose Northey. Just to give you a quick premise of the book, it is about an independent princess. She likes to make art out of shells and swim with the seals, and her job is to keep the ships safe at night by maintaining the lighthouse. And at some point during the story, there is a small boat that crashes onto the rocks, and in that moment she meets a new friend. And this boy, I love this line of the book, asks her, "Do you need rescuing from this tower?" To which she replies, "No, I like it here." I love this book, and it resonates with me so deeply in the fact that I have a daughter and I love reading this book to her at night about this independent girl. Even though the story does progress and it ends up celebrating friendship, and I just love that. The reason that I felt like I was wanting to use it is because the transformation of her by herself to then how life is better with somebody else is how I relate it to my now husband, meeting him, and that life is better together. So I'm going to read you the book in my words. So I guess it is a creative writing piece. However, you will see as I read through the book that it goes from kind of scribbly pencil lines to more stable black words towards the end, which is also a reflection of the transformation and the stability you get sharing life with somebody else. So, diving right into The Lighthouse Princess, or the Kiwi Princess. The Kiwi Princess was wandering the globe. She wasn't sad. Life was an adventure. She loved meeting new people and was having a great time exploring. She was a graphic designer in New York. She was a bartender in San Francisco. She went to art galleries and festivals. She traveled and surfed in the sun. She visited home occasionally. She wasn't even lonely. Well, maybe a little bit. One day, her time was up. It was time to say goodbye to her Californian life. She got on a plane and flew to France, far, far away. It was a new adventure, this time on a big boat. The Kiwi Princess was excited. She melted into this new lifestyle. On the boat, she met an Aussie boy. He was also wandering the globe. They worked together and became friends. One day, the boy asked her, "Would you like to go for a kayak adventure over to that island? I'll pack a picnic." "I would like that," she told him. After the kayak picnic, they went on many more adventures. The princess shared her dreams with the boy. The Aussie boy was so happy and started to really like the Kiwi Princess. He even took her to his home in Queensland. They kept travelling. They sailed across oceans. They lived in France, Maine, Fiji, and Spain. They experienced life side by side. They worked together and made lots of friends. They even fixed up a 1976 combi and explored Australia. They had fun and they were content in each other's company. The Kiwi princess realised that this Aussie boy was her best friend. So they lived together all over the world, and they weren't sad. Life was an adventure. And they weren't lonely either. The end. I really want to be able to read that to my daughter one day, hence why I was reading it as if I was reading it to a child. I love the idea of stories, and recently I listened to a podcast who was interviewing Dr Joyce Mills, who was the founder of a program called Storyplay. It's not my forte, but I really, really enjoyed transforming this into my own words of my own life, and I can't wait to explore it more, and I hope that you enjoyed my story. See you soon.